Hi, let's talk a little bit about communication. Communication is really the basis for any solid relationship that we have in any area of our lives. And to be effective, a couple of things have to happen. We want to talk, we want to listen. It takes effort on both parts. It's the same with our relationship with Jesus Christ. It's about talking, it's about listening. Number one, you need to understand this. God desires you. He loves you. He wants a relationship with you. You've already taken the first step. Number two, it's really, really, really simple. Number three, there's no rules. There's no set way to do it. Number four, take some time to talk. Take some time to listen. Now, when we talk about listening, it's not about hearing voices. However, there is this thing inside that I've come to call the inward audible voice of God. It's that knowing. Sometimes it's just a knowing, sometimes it's just an awareness, but God does talk, and He wants to talk to you. He's never going to put you on hold. You're never going to have to sign in. You're not going to have to log in. You're not going to have to text. You're not going to have to email. None of that. Here's what it is. It's heart to heart. And that is exciting. It's actually almost like two hearts rubbing together, being so close. It's really about intimacy. And don't let that word scare you. It's just about being close. It's just about being real. It's really about relaxing. It's about knowing that He loves you. And here's what prayer is not. You know the game that we've all played where you whisper in somebody's ear and then they whisper in somebody's ear and they whisper in somebody's ear? By the time that it gets to the end, it's nowhere near what the very first line of communication was. It's not that way with God at all. God hears, God understands, and I can promise you there'll be no communication breakdown. And here's what you do in this whole communication thing. It's your thoughts. It's your desires. It's your problems. And we all have problems. It's your hurts. And the truth is, everybody's got hurts. And you can even take those to God. And He really, really wants to know about them. Truth is, He already knows. There's something about being able to say it and express it to God that's really, really powerful. It's not that God doesn't know, but it allows you to get it out. It's about taking good stuff. It's about taking bad stuff to God in this communication. It's about anything and everything. There's a guy in the Bible you may have heard of, King David. One of the things that we see about King David in this communication that he had with God is here's what he spoke. He spoke what he felt, and he spoke what he knew. One time you're hearing David going, I hate these people. I can't stand these people. And the next thing David's doing is, oh God, please help these people. One time he's saying, God, I don't understand you. And the next thing he's saying is, God, you're the greatest thing in the world. Why is that? It could be confusing. Because David was so very, very real that he spoke what he felt. And then he spoke what he knew. You need to know you can do the same. This whole idea of communication is about two things: commitment, or you might say surrender. That's done. You've already done that. The next step of that is about consistency. And when we're committed or surrendered and we're consistent, here's what happens. It gives God the opportunity to grow us up, and it gives God the opportunity to work in us and to work through us. And that is what this whole communication game is about. One more thing we want you to know is that we really, really love you. You can contact us anytime.